Hi, good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Akib Ridwan, matric number 14DKA20F1047. First of all, we would like to greet Sebo Bichu Hanyong as our lecturer for the subject Cognitive English 3 DUE 50032. Today we will present a topic about the preference of learning strategies among students in Politeknik Merlimau, Melaka. Introduction to the story. The title of this mini project is the preference of learning strategies among students in Politeknik Merlimau. In the world of education, strategy can be interpreted as a way or method of activity to achieve an educational goal. So, the definition of learning strategy can be interpreted as a plan that contains a series of activities designed to achieve certain educational goals. The learning strategy includes specific approach, model, methods, and learning techniques. Learning strategies have several use and benefits, one of which is that students are served their needs regarding learning how to think better. Objectives. This study aims to examine the learning strategies used by students at Politeknik Merlimau. Providing the best learning strategies is the main objective of this survey. Statement of problem. In this endemic era, online learning environments have grown in popularity and application in educational settings. It is carried out online is to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The use of these tools continues to grow, placing contents demands on instructional designers. At the same time, there are students who take the opportunity to sleep or relax while online classes are conducted. Another drawback to online classes is that they require good time management skills, can create a sense of isolation and allow you to be more independent. Other than that, online classes will cause students to miss lessons taught every week, difficult to us unless the class is physically conducted. Methodology. Questionnaire form using Google Form has been prepared. Later, it was distributed to Politeknik Merlimau students. It contains 1 demography, 7 questionnaire, and 2 open-ended questions. The 7 questions are in form of a pie chart and a linear scale. The open-ended question is about students' opinion.
My name is Zaro Amambeanwa, matric number 14DK20F38. I want to talk about demography. Based on the pie chart, it can be seen that 17 respondents are comprised of students from different genders. 12 respondents, which is 70.6%, comprised of students from male, and 5 respondents, which is 29.45%, comprised of students from female. All respondents are from students from Politeknik Merlimau. First questionnaire. The pie chart shows about student opinion about their reading source of reference. Based on the pie chart, currently students have a reading source for reference with 94.1%. However, 5.9% students don't have a reading source for reference. Second questionnaire. The graph shows reasons why students like to having a student study group. Regarding to the graph, able to give full focus is the highest reason why students like having a study group with 41.9%. For information, the graph percentage is wrong because we're having technical problem. Back to our discussion earlier, 38.7% students choose will get a new information as their reason, while 12.9% students choose able to form large group of friends as their reason. The last reason is can find a level, get chosen by 6.45% students. Third questionnaire. This pie chart shows about how often students use the library in Politeknik Merlimau. Based on this chart, we see that 35.3% students never use the library, while 29.4% students only sometimes use the library in Polyteknik Merlimau. The percentage of students that use library twice a week is 11.8%. However, about 23.5% students use library in Polyteknik Merlimau every time they want to search ideas. For the fourth questionnaire, this pie chart shows the student preferred way to take notes, using smartphone or notebook. Students that prefer using notebook is slightly higher than students prefer using smartphone to take notes with 52.9% compared to 47.1%. The fifth questionnaire is based on the chart. We can identify total students who want to refer to the lecturer if they have a problem in learning. Total students that will refer to lecturer if they have problem in learning is 88.2%. But the rest of students, total 11.8%, don't want to refer a lecturer if they have a problem in learning.
Hi, my name is Carol Esam bin Aziz. So, for the questionnaire number 6, will you be staying up at the midnight to review lessons? This pie chart shows students that will staying up at the midnight to review lessons is 70.6% students willing to stay up at midnight to review lessons. The other 29.4% students don't willing to stay up at the midnight to review lesson. Next questionnaire, are you the type who will rewatch class recordings online to create a reference source? This chart shows total students that type who will rewatch class recording online to create a reference source. 76.5% student is the type who will rewatch class recording online to create a reference source, while other 23.5% student preposition. For recommendation, this suggestion is taken from an open-ended question in Google Form. Among the question is whether the use of computer is very important in learning. Among the suggestions given are can search all of the information we need. Next, it is very important to make it easier for students to complete an assignment or test, and computer is important if you use in good ways, such as easily to do like PowerPoint, AutoCAD, Adobe Photoshop, and more. In this modern era, computer is so important. The second open-ended question is what are the advantages and disadvantages of learning online? The first advantage is that it can avoid being exposed to COVID-19, and the disadvantage is that students cannot feel the real learning situation. Next, the advantage of studying online is that students can spend time with family at home and can save money. The disadvantage of online learning are that students communicate less with other classmates, ask less questions to lecturers, and receive less attention during online class. For last slide is conclusion. In conclusion, online learning benefits students, tutors, and institutions that offer this course. Therefore, we as full-time students of Merlimau Politeknik recommend that online learning be implemented on our learning institutions, and research on how to improve this learning process should be carried out.